While the rate cut is being welcomed by homeowners, Kevin Rudd and Tony Abbott have spent day two of the election campaign at odds over whether the historic low is a sign that our economy is in good shape or not.
Kevin Rudd was relaxed even before the Reserve Bank decision, hitching a ride on the media bus.
High five.
And king of the kids at a Brisbane school. It doesn't matter why they fell, any drop in interest rates in a campaign is good news for the government of the day.
It's a decision which will lower cost of living pressure on Australian families.
The Coalition welcomes the decision of the Reserve Bank to cut the cash rate.
Twice the RBA's moved in a campaign and both have benefited Kevin Rudd. A rise as opposition leader in 2007, now a cut as Prime Minister.
Lower interest rates are a good thing, especially with the economy continuing to grow.
This interest rate cut is about a struggling economy under Kevin Rudd.
John Howard promised they'd always be lower under a coalition and suffered when rates rose in 2007. He sees storm clouds in any silver lining today.
These low interest rates are not a product of good government policy, they're a product of a weakening economy.
On day two, the economy was the issue.
Welcome to Dave Bell.
Tony and Margie Abbott had morning tea with a family on the New South Wales Central Coast to talk cost of living.
It's a very tough time.
As Kevin Rudd seized on perceived differences between Mr Abbott and his would-be Treasurer Joe Hockey, that a cut's not good news, and whether the coalition would commit to a budget surplus.
A fundamental public blue about interest rates policy and about the budget bottom line. This not only suggests they're in a shambles, but questions their fitness for office.
You will see that the budget bottom line will be better under the coalition than under Labor.
We are not going to make the mistake Labor made and make rash forecasts about what a surplus or a deficit will be in the out years, because the starting point is unbelievable.
Kevin Rudd's facing opposition on the sidelines too, and that furious prime ministerial hair flick seemed to get even more furious when asked about Rupert Murdoch's anti-Labor campaign.
He wants Mr Abbott as Prime Minister. He doesn't want us to continue in government. That's his right to free speech.
The other big issue, of course, is asylum seekers, and John Howard also had plenty to say about his old rival's solution.
I have no confidence, based on his past changes of attitude, that he would maintain the policy.
Lane Kelcott, 9 News.
Live now to political reporter John O'Doherty in Canberra. John, our leaders are putting politics aside tonight.
That's right, Pete. Prime Minister Kevin Rudd and opposition leader Tony Abbott are here at the Australian War Memorial tonight for the official opening of the Afghanistan exhibition. It's a new permanent feature to honour those that have served and are serving in Afghanistan as part of our country's longest overseas military operation. So tonight there is bipartisanship from our political leaders, but that's something we may not see much more of over the coming weeks as the election campaign continues to intensify. Pete.
All right, John, thank you.